My name is April Rovero, and I am the founder and the executive director of the National Coalition Against Prescription Drug Abuse. In this video, we're going to talk about how to intervene and get help if you believe there's a problem with your child in terms of substance abuse. First of all, the earlier the better. Again, trust your gut. If you think there may be a problem, or certainly if you have direct evidence that there is, paraphernalia or whatever, then you need to take action and intervene. Understanding that, again, the teen brain is especially susceptible to problems, especially the earlier the use is happening. Preparing for the intervention is important. Don't just rashly go out there and hit up your child when you see that perhaps they come home from a party, then they're maybe stoned or whatever. You want to do your homework. You want to be prepared to have a really sane conversation. You want to, ahead of time, maybe make and record observations that you've seen. Making sure that you've documented, you've kind of internalized it, and you can speak to it if it, during this conversation you're going to have. Also search for evidence, and you want to take a look at their phone, their text messages, and all that stuff. And again, record it. Make sure you know what's going on, and use it in the conversation. Establishing a united front is really important. So, especially if you have a divorce situation where mom and dad aren't living together anymore, get on the same page. No blaming. Be there together for each other and have the plan that you've both created and you're both willing to move forward with. Examining family history of addiction is important because you can use that in your discussion. So-and-so in our family has a problem. Maybe lots of people in your family have a problem. Use that in the conversation. Making sure you've got a set purpose, goal, and desired outcome, and preparing for a negative reaction, because chances are you're going to get one. Being supportive, so some of the do's that you want to move forward with are having a really safe conversation, great environment for that honesty to come out. Have it not be a confrontation. Focus on their well-being, not their bad behavior. Approaching it from love and concern, not anger, is important. Being direct and non-judgmental, and consider your own memories and mistakes as being part of that conversation too. You learned from your mistakes and you want to share it with your child. Don't get defensive. Take what's said at face value as probably a mistake, because you probably will hear something that isn't quite right or true. And allowing for outside interruptions is absolutely the wrong thing. Get that safe, quiet environment going. And please don't expect this to be the last conversation. Just that one time you think it's going to do it, it probably won't. So remember that the window of opportunity you have, the strongest opportunity is before they turn 18. Once they're 18, they have control over who they see, who they get treatment from, and you can't play a role in that. So it's important to take advantage of that window of opportunity. So there is a lot of support available out there. There are 12-step programs. You're going to have to determine where your child is. Are they just getting started with their abuse? Do they need to be detoxed before they can even move into either inpatient or outpatient treatment? All those things have to be determined. And once they've gone through a treatment program, would it be helpful for them to live in a sober living facility? Those are out there too. There is a great resource, SAMHSA's Substance Abuse Treatment Facility Locator, that you see here on the slide, and that's a really important one to use to help find the right treatment facility for you. So in terms of finding the best treatment program, the treatment program must address the whole person, and the best programs out there incorporate a variety of services to address the needs of that individual, which can be medical or psychological, social, vocational, and even legal. They may need to include a treatment plan for a co-occurring mental health issue. Setting realistic expectations yourself is really important. There's no magic bullet, unfortunately. There's no cookie-cutter approach to managing treatment. Remember that relapse does happen, but it can lead to recovery, so it's not necessarily a horrible thing. Also, remember that the cost of the program doesn't necessarily reflect how effective it is. You can spend a ton of money, and you could spend zero money with some of the free programs out there and really end up with a good result. So keep that in mind. To learn more, please tune in to the other segments of our prescription drug series.